Have you ever found yourself using Google Gemini and just wishing it could do, well, more? Break out of that little chat window and really become the heart of your entire workflow. If so, you're definitely not alone. And today, we're going to dive into a tool that promises to do exactly that. This is our explainer on Power Up for Gemini, an extension that aims to turn your AI assistant into a full-blown command center.
And this quote right here, it really gets to the core of it all. We're not talking about just adding a few little bells and whistles. The whole idea is a complete transformation. Taking the amazing conversational power of Gemini and building a serious, robust, professional productivity suite right on top of it. And when I say a suite, I mean it. This isn't just a handful of features. We're looking at over 25 powerful, distinct tools, all built directly into the Gemini interface you already know. So yeah, this is way more than a minor upgrade. It's a total reimagining of what this AI can be for serious, professional work. So what's the big picture goal here? It's all about ending that digital whiplash, right? That constant, focus-destroying jump between your AI, then your task manager, then your code editor, then back to your notes. The promise is to let you get into a real state of flow, where absolutely everything you need is right there in one single spot. Okay, first up, let's look at the foundational tools. This is the stuff that turns Gemini from a chatbot into your own personal project command center. This is where ideas become actual, actionable plans. And this is where the genius of the workflow really shines. Just imagine this. You talk to Gemini, you describe a new project in plain English. Instantly, it spits out a complete, structured plan. But that plan doesn't just sit there. Oh no, it automatically fills out your task manager. Then you use a built-in Pomodoro timer to really focus on those tasks. And to top it all off, every morning you get a daily briefing telling you exactly what's on deck for the day. It's a perfect, seamless productivity loop. And listen, don't make the mistake of thinking this is some simple little to-do list. Not at all. We're talking about a full-featured, heavy-duty task manager. You can set up complex projects with nested subtasks, assign priorities from low all the way up to critical, give everything due dates, and track your completion. This thing is built to handle complex, real-world projects. All right, let's pivot for a second. Because for a certain group of people, this is where Power Up goes from being just useful to being an absolute must-have. I'm talking about the developer toolkit. This table really says it all, doesn't it? Without this extension, you're just stuck in that endless loop of copying code, pasting it, making a change, copying it back. It's a pain. But with it, you get a smart patcher that intelligently applies AI suggestions, you get built-in version control, and you can sync directly to places like GitHub and WordPress. It is truly a night and day difference for your workflow. So let's break down what that actually means when you're coding. You're not just getting a plain text box. You're getting a professional-grade editor with syntax highlighting for over 50 languages. But the real game changer here is the automation. The Smart Patcher applies code changes for you, and the versioned backups mean you can experiment without any fear, because you can always just roll it back. It really transforms the AI from just a code generator into a true collaborative coding partner. Okay, this next feature is something else. Honestly, I haven't seen anything quite like it. It's an incredibly innovative tool that uses AI in a totally new way. It's called the AI Debate Engine. And this is the wild question at the heart of it all. See, instead of getting just one single perspective from the AI, what if you could make multiple AI agents argue with each other from different viewpoints, all to help you find a richer, more robust answer? The way it works is just brilliant. You get to define the debaters yourself. For example, you could set up an optimist agent to argue for a new business idea and then create a skeptic agent to poke holes in it. You give them custom roles, personalities, expertise, and then you just let them go. What you get is an incredibly powerful way to stress test your ideas and find all your blind spots before you commit to anything. Now, beyond these huge systems, Power Up is also just jam-packed with a bunch of smart utilities that make your day-to-day tasks so much easier. So let's just run through some of the highlights. First off, there's a super powerful one-click translator. It automatically finds any translatable content right there in your conversation, and then lets you export the results directly into a Word doc, a PDF, or even send it straight over to a new Google Doc. Super handy. This is another one of those workflow game changers. You know how when Gemini generates an image, you have to download it, open up another app, make your edits? Well, not anymore. There's a full canvas-based image editor built right in. We're talking professional tools like filters, text overlays, transforms, even freehand drawing. And the note-taking system is unbelievably deep. You've got rich text, you can set reminders, attach files, but the absolute killer feature is something called Chat with Notes. This lets you select a bunch of your saved notes and send them all directly to Gemini as context. You can get deeper analysis, summaries, or just brainstorm new ideas. It's awesome.
So now let's talk about how you can make this entire workspace truly your own, and how you can connect it to your life even when you're away from your computer. The amount of personalization here is just fantastic. You've got over 40 wallpapers to choose from. Some of them are even animated. There are 7 different color themes and even different menu layouts to match your vibe. You can also drag and drop all the modules to build the exact dashboard that works for you. And your workspace isn't just stuck on your desktop. Thanks to a really powerful Telegram bot integration, your whole setup is right there on your phone. Just picture it. You're on the train, you have a great idea. Boom, you can instantly create a task or save a note. You can even search through all of your saved data right from your phone. Of course, whenever you bring all this power and all this data into one place, there's a huge critical question that comes up. What about my privacy? So let's talk about the promise of security head on. For anyone who cares about data privacy, this might be the most important slide we look at. The extension uses what's called a local first data model. What that means is simple. Everything, your projects, your tasks, your notes, all of it, is stored on your computer, inside your browser. It is never, ever sent to some third-party server. And that promise is backed up with some serious features. You can lock down your entire setup with a password that's protected by strong SHA-256 encryption. There's even an intrusion detection system. The bottom line here is as simple as it gets. You and only you are in complete control of your data, period. You know, a huge part of building that trust comes from transparency. This extension is built by an independent developer, Hwicha Dev, and the entire project is open sourced on GitHub. That means you can go and look at the code yourself, which really is the ultimate commitment to user security and trust. So if you're ready to stop thinking of Gemini as just a chat tool and start using it as a true AI-powered command center, the path forward is pretty clear. You can find Power Up for Gemini on the Chrome Web Store right now. It's time to unlock the full potential of your AI. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it first?